Let's take a closer look at the content search term. The most basic kinds of content searches are keyword and phrase searches. In this example, energy, bond, and commission are keywords, and energy market is a phrase. Phrases must be put in quotes and can be of any length. You can also use parentheses and the or, and not logical connectors to create more complex searches. The three searches I have here are all equivalent, and they show the different ways that the logical connectors can be represented. If you choose to write out the connectors, as shown in example 1, they must be in all caps to distinguish them from actual keywords. The or operator can be represented in three ways. You can write out or in all caps, you can use the double lines, or you can simply leave a space. The and connector can also be represented in three ways. You can write out and in all caps, you can use the plus symbol. If you use the symbol, there should not be a space between the symbol and the word or phrase. Or you can use the double ampersand. The not connector can be represented in two ways. You can write out not in all caps, or use the minus symbol. Again, if you use the symbol, there should not be a space between the symbol and the word or phrase. All three of these searches are looking for documents that contain energy or energy market and the word bond, but not the word commission. Besides simple keyword and phrase searches, Everlaw also supports wildcard, proximity, fuzzy, and regular expression searches. We'll cover the first three. Wildcard searches are used to find words that differ by only a few characters. You can use the question mark to run a single character wildcard search, like in this example. This search will look for documents that have words that begin with P and end with T, with one character in between. It might return documents with words like pit and put. To run a multi-character wildcard search, use the asterisk symbol. Besides documents with words like pit and put, this search will also return documents with words like point and pint. The only limitation on wildcard searches is that you cannot begin a keyword with a wildcard. One common use case for wildcard searches is to find words that share the same stem. For example, you might be interested in documents with the phrase market prices. However, you also want to see documents with the word market price or market pricing. Instead of searching for all possible variations, you can run a simple wildcard search. This search will find documents with two-word phrases that begin with market and end with the word that begins with PRIC and can end with any string of characters. Proximity searching lets you find documents with words that are within a certain distance of each other. To build a proximity search, put the words in quotes. Then append a tilde symbol and a word distance. This search will look for documents that have either energy and market within 10 words of each other in either order, or energy in California within 10 words of each other, or market in California within 10 words of each other. At this point, Everlaw does not support phrase-based proximity searching. You can approximate a phrase-based proximity search by searching for the actual phrase in addition to the proximity. For example, let's say you want to search for the phrase energy price and California commission within 10 words of each other. First, run our proximity search with all the words in the phrases. Then add a second content search for the exact phrases energy price and California commission. Though this workaround might be overly inclusive, it is the best approximation we have for running phrase-based proximity searches. Finally, you can use the fuzzy search to find words that are similar to each other. To run a fuzzy search, input the keyword, then append a tilde symbol. This search will find documents with words that are similar to boat. It might return documents with words like moat, float, oat, or at. You can also input a similarity parameter after the tilde. This parameter takes on any value between 0 and 1. If you do not specify a value, like in this example, it will default to a parameter of 0.5. Making the parameter smaller will make the search less restrictive, meaning words can be more different than the keyword you supplied. Making the parameter bigger makes the search more restrictive, meaning words must be more like the supplied keyword. One common use case for fuzzy searching is to find documents by keyword, even if those words might be misspelled. If you ever need a refresher on how to build these complex searches, click on the question mark icon by your username. You can read relevant help articles or watch videos. This article will give you a primer on how to build advanced content searches using the logical connectors. And you can use this article to see the syntax for the wildcard, fuzzy, and proximity searches.